Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing something dangerous, controversial, and that's probably going to start a war in the comments. I'm ranking popular werewolves from weakest to strongest. Now before you attack me, this ranking is based on strength, durability, combatability, regeneration, control, and overall threat level. Not looks, not vibes, not "at he's my favorite." And yes, 10 is the weakest, 1 is the absolute apex predator. So grab your silver bullets, hit like, subscribe, and let's begin. At number 10 we have Larry Talbot, the Wolfman. He's classic, iconic, but also outdated. Talbot's story is actually one of the earliest tragic werewolf origins in cinema. He gets bitten by a werewolf while trying to save someone, classic wrong place, wrong night situation. And from that moment, every full moon turns him into something he cannot control. No chosen destiny, no prophecy, just bad luck and worse timing. He doesn't regenerate like modern werewolves, he doesn't overpower supernatural beings, and silver ends him immediately. At number 9 we have Caesar from Red Riding Hood. Caesar's origin is rooted in secrecy and bloodline. In his story world, lycanthropy passes through family lines, and he carries the curse as part of a hidden legacy. He lives among humans, builds trust, and hides the monster in plain sight, which honestly is more terrifying than constant roaring. At number 8 we have Remus Lupin from Harry Potter. Remus Lupin was bitten as a child by Fenrir Greyback deliberately as revenge against Lupin's father. That single attack changed his entire life. From then on, every full moon became a prison sentence. His origin is one of the most tragic in werewolf fiction. But here's the issue: Remus has zero control. No enhanced strength outside transformation, no tactical thinking during it, and Wolfsbane potion ends the fight very quickly. At number 7 we have Jacob Black from Twilight. Jacob's werewolf gene is ancestral, tied to his bloodline. He doesn't transform because of a bite, but because of dormant shapeshifter DNA that activates when vampires appear nearby. So technically, vampires are the reason he got abs and anger issues. But here's the thing, his durability and regeneration are nowhere near supernatural tier werewolves. Vampires still overpower him, and emotionally, he makes decisions mid-fight that get him hurt. At number 6 we have Tyler Lockwood from The Vampire Diaries. Tyler is born with the werewolf gene, but it only activates after he takes a human life, even accidentally. Once that trigger happens, there's no going back. The curse wakes up and transformations begin. His transformations are violent. His strength is real, and his aggression makes him genuinely dangerous. Unlike earlier entries, Tyler has enhanced healing, heightened senses, and far more combat experience. Still, his biggest weakness is control, especially early on. Against vampires, hybrids, or seasoned fighters, he struggles to maintain dominance. At number 5 we have Scott from Teen Wolf. Scott becomes a werewolf the old-fashioned way, bitten during a late-night wander in the woods. One random encounter with a predator changes him from regular student to supernatural alpha. As an alpha, Scott possesses immense power, enhanced healing, and the ability to overpower other alphas. But he constantly holds back. He fights defensively. He avoids killing, not the strongest physically, but terrifying when pushed. At number 4, we have Haley Marshall from the originals. Haley is born into a powerful werewolf bloodline, but her story escalates when she becomes a hybrid, gaining vampire abilities layered on top of her wolf nature. Her origin isn't just curse, it's transformation plus enhancement. She heals faster, hits harder, and doesn't wait for a full moon to be lethal. Haley fights with instinct, strategy, and pure ferocity. She doesn't hesitate, and she doesn't pull punches. She's not ancient level powerful, but in close combat, she's a nightmare. On number 3, we have Lucien from Underworld. Lucien is the first werewolf born capable of transforming at will, not bound to the moon. His origin traces back to an ancient bloodline experiment that created a new evolutionary branch of lichens. He's intelligent, tactical, and physically superior to most lichens. No full moon weakness, no emotional hesitation. He fights like someone who survived centuries of war. Lucien doesn't rely on rage. He uses precision, and that makes him incredibly dangerous. On number 2, we have Fenrir Greyback from Harry Potter. Fenrir was turned long before the main story events, and instead of hiding from the curse, he embraced it. He built his identity around it. He chose savagery over humanity, which is why his origin is less tragedy and more warning. Most werewolves in Harry Potter lore transform unwillingly. They hide, they regret it, they try to protect people. Fenrir does the opposite. He gets as close as possible to his victims, especially children, because he wants them to suffer, transform, and spread the curse further. That's not survival, that's strategy through terror. Even when he's in human form, he's described as animalistic. Teeth filed sharp, nails dirty, always hungry for violence. At number 1, we have William Corvinus from Underworld. William is one of the original carriers of the ancient viral strain that created the werewolf species. His mutation was raw, unstable, and monstrously powerful. He isn't part of the werewolf story. He's where the story begins. He's near immortal, monstrously strong, and almost impossible to kill. His regeneration borders on absurd. Vampires fear him. Armies fail against him. Hey guys, so that was my list. You're probably mad, you're probably nodding, and you're definitely forming your own ranking right now. So tell me, who did I rank too low? Who deserves the number 1 spot in your list? And if you enjoyed this, subscribe, like, and remember, never underestimate something that hunts by moonlight.